Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Belle again. So today, we're going to talk about Canada and the GOP Senators trying to stop Trump. A vote is supposed to happen sometime today in the U.S. Senate. It's an attempt to invalidate the declaration Trump is using as justification to impose his massive tariffs on Canada. The resolution is the work of Senator Tim Kaine, a Democrat, but it's notably co-sponsored by Senator Rand Paul, a Republican. I know people are wondering why. Well, first, the Canadian response is hitting Kentucky hard, and that's Paul's state. Remember, his dad is Mr. Free Trade. Not just is it good politics for Rand Paul, it's also ideologically consistent. Weird, I know. He's not the only Republican throwing their support behind it. Republican Senators Susan Collins of Maine and Tom Tillis of North Carolina seem on board. With all 47 Democrats expected to support it, that puts the vote count math at 50. This can pass with a simple majority, which means they just need one more vote. There are enough in the maybe column, like Senator Chuck Grassley of Iowa, whose state will be hammered by the trade war, to make it very realistic that this moves forward. This is especially true because realistically, it won't cost them anything except angering Trump. That's the bad news. While it stands a good chance of moving forward in the Senate, it's unlikely to move forward in the House. I honestly doubt Speaker of the House Johnson would ever even let it get to the floor. The Republican Senate Majority Leader John Thune isn't sold on Trump's tariffs at all. And honestly, I wonder if we shouldn't count him in the maybe column. He said, quote, "We want to give the president as much latitude as possible to deal with specific problems like that. But as you know, I'm in a very different place when it comes to across-the-board tariffs in Canada." Politically, it's unlikely that the majority leader would vote against a president from his own party. But it doesn't seem like Thune will be trying to convince Republicans to torpedo the resolution. This looks like a vote your conscience moment. So, if it won't make it through the House, why does it matter? It puts Democrats and a handful of Republicans on record as saying, this is a horrible idea and it's going to hurt us economically. Or, as the resolution sponsor, Tim Kaine said, quote, "We're going to pay more for our food products. We're going to pay more for building supplies. So, people are already complaining about grocery prices and housing costing too much. So you raise the cost of building supplies and products, it's a big deal." Win, lose, or draw, this sets the scene for the Democratic Party to hit Republicans in the House during the midterms. The attack ads will sound something like, "We tried to stop the tariffs that have raised prices and hurt you. But insert candidate name and Mike Johnson wouldn't even bring it up for a vote. Their inaction is why you're paying more." At time of recording, we don't have the schedule, and we don't know when the vote will occur. In theory, it could have already happened. If so, you'll see an update down below with the results. Anyway, it's just a thought. Y'all have a good day.